Hello, my beautiful friends. Virgo. How are you, Virgo? Let's see what we got for you guys for the end of May, Virgo. My apology, I'm not lighting up the candle, but it's been really hot here today. And the candle is just going to make it worse. It's kind of not hot enough to turn the air conditioner on. We had snow 2.5 weeks ago. Don't forget that. But it's been the first heat wave. Today it was about 29 Celsius. Now it's about 24. I mean, it's almost 9 o'clock in the evening. A couple of things, you guys. First of all, this is a general reading. If you would like a personal reading for you and you only, or if you want to take advantage of the life-changing seminars that Seth and I have put together, 4.5 hours, and your life will be over. And I mean it. Your old life would be over. Completely changed person. Just look at the messages people take to seminar. Keep on sending me every day. Just look at them. So if you want to transform your life completely, take that seminar. Everything is on special right now. Readings are on special. The seminar is on special. Consultations are on special. So take advantage of it right now. And at the same time, I was going to say, I introduced a new little feature which it looks like you guys love it so far. And I love it myself. It's called Compatibility. So at the end of the reading, we're going to look at each sign, how you're compatible with them. Of course, we're going to keep in mind the overall compatibility patterns. But at the time, like right now, at this moment, are you compatible with certain signs, yes or no? Okay? So let's begin. So the overall reading right now, the overall energy for you guys, you're either trying to avoid battles or someone is robbing you blind. One of the two. We're going to find out which one it is. Okay? So you have help from above. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. What's going on here? Look, it's true you have a couple of negative cards, but it depends how you look at them. You might be dealing with a Capricorn, in which case this gets nulled. Now, the Nine of Wands, this one here, it's not a positive card. I mean, how can I tell you that this is a positive card? This is a woman crying herself to sleep every night. But at the same time, it perhaps represents the need to do things differently. In other words, perhaps you're insisting in doing things a certain way. And if you keep on doing things a certain way, you keep on making the same mistakes and you keep on paying the same way. You know, I meet clients sometimes because I counsel a lot of people. I counsel on average 3 to 6 people per day from all over the world. I meet clients sometimes, they're on their 4th marriage or their 5th divorce. And they tell me that all of their husbands were the same. Drunk, maybe a biker, didn't want to work, and they went out to the bars every night. Okay, so that didn't work out. That lasted 3 years. You made a baby with them. Now on to the second. And you meet another biker, another drunker, another drinker, another one who goes to the bars, and then they leave you again with another baby. Then another one. And you keep meeting the same people over and over again. Well, if the first didn't work, the second didn't work, why do you keep on doing it? As Tony Robbins always says, if you want a different result, stop doing the same thing over and over. So this might be one of these cases. You need to learn a lesson. Don't start relationships with the same idea. But never mind about that. I mean, if I could only tell you, look, if we take these 2 cards away and we just look at these, oh my God, you just won the lottery. You just want the life lottery, the heaven lottery, the money lottery, the love lottery, the protection lottery, strength, soulmates, help from above, 10, 15 years of good luck, brand new beginning, renaissance, the phoenix rises from the ashes. I mean, come on. Now, if you're dealing with a Capricorn, this is void. This is your person. If you're not dealing with a Capricorn, perhaps you have a small addiction or something you got to deal with, sleeping pills, maybe you're gambling too much, maybe you're not sleeping enough, maybe you're addicted to, I don't know, sex, drink, maybe you eat too much, I don't know, maybe you go to the gym too much. Some kind of addiction or obsession which you need to deal with as soon as possible. This could be either good or bad. So I hope it's good. But basically it's like, are you going to learn the lesson, yes or no? Or are you going to keep on making the same mistakes? That's all this card is telling us. Are you going to learn the lesson? Now, as you remember, you went through a very crappy relationship last year. And it costed you an arm and a leg. And then another arm and another leg. And because you felt taken advantage of, you didn't like the idea of letting go and say, and admit defeat. The truth of the matter was, while you were telling us that you wanted to try and get your money back, what you spent, how could I be so stupid, I fell for this, etc., etc. The truth was, which I knew from the cards, that you still have feelings for this person. Yeah, you were telling people, oh no, I'm going to make him pay, I'm going to take him to court, they can't do this to me, this and that. But the truth of the matter is, you were still in love with this person. And for some reason, you condoned them and you thought that you could somehow fix them and be the savior of them and they would love you forever and ever. And you turned a snake into a white dove. That's what you thought. And this reminds me of that. Even though I told you over and over that that person was going to screw you over and over, money-wise and so on and so forth, and other ways, you kept on believing that you could change them. So they screwed you over and over, but in the end, you suffered even more. But what I can tell you is, I saw you last year getting in and out of the woods, in and out, in and out. I thought, okay, they're out of the woods and then back in it again. But now, with these cards, not only you're out of the woods, you're 1,000 miles away from the woods. So all I need to do is congratulate you. You made it. You're going to be rewarded. The sky is rewarding, your spirit guides, God, the universe, Mother Teresa, you name it. You're getting rewarded. You're going to have true love. You're going to be very strong. You have help from above. Lucky, lucky, lucky in every sense of direction. What can I say? What else can I say? Let me see now what's going on over here, okay? Here, there is nothing to clarify. Unbelievable reading. Just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh my God. One of those cards makes any reading fantastic. You've got 5 of them, for God's sakes. 5 of them. Wow. 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's clarify the devil here. Oh, hold on. Ooh. Hold on. Oh, they're upside down. Okay. No, you're done. You're done, my dear. Congratulations. So this was to show me that you had the strength to walk away from this goddamn devil once and for all. You walked away. Good. Done. Done. Seth, what's this card over here? What's this card over here? What are we learning here? Yep. As I told you before. So that's the 9 of Swords. This is the 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords is end of suffering. In other words, here you're still suffering. Then you go to the 10, you die completely, spiritually speaking, the dark night of the soul. And now you have no choice but to be reborn like a brand new person. So as I told you before, why do you keep on doing the same thing if it gives you the same results? So this is to show me that you have learned, that you have matured, that you have rebooted, that you have died and came back. Thank God. 10 of Swords, done. Your old you is dead, kaput. So now you have no other choice but to renew yourself. And that's the renew right there. The Phoenix, and that's Virgo, by the way. I am so happy. I am so happy. And you don't want to fight anymore. You hide in the knives. You see that? You take in the knives and you hide in them. You see? Beautiful. Gorgeous reading. Gorgeous reading. There's nothing else to clarify here. You're going to be blessed in every sense of the word. Money, love, strength, health. Oh my God. You made it. You made it. Signs on the table. What do we have here? Cancer, Leo, Capricorn, Gemini, Sagittarius, Scorpio, yourself, Aquarius. Now, love message. Then we're going to pull a couple of messages from the universe and or your person. And then we're going to do the compatibility run, okay? Let's see. 4. Reconciliation. Forget it. Forget it. Forget it. Forget it. They want to reconcile. Forget it. Don't even think about it. That card keeps on coming up. Just forget it. There's no reconciliation. Seth. Is there going to be a reconciliation? Are you joking? Are you freaking joking? Not with that person anyways. 4. Nope. 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 You're sad, but no. These people are thieves. So just forget it. This person is a thief, okay? And now let's see 2 messages, top and bottom. Forget it, no reconciliation. For God's sakes, if I find out you reconcile again, I'm never going to read for Virgo again. Simple as that. Ha. I wish I could take back my words. Yeah, right. I want you back. Forget it. They want you back, they say. Be careful. Be careful because they know how to push your buttons. They know what makes you weak. Be careful. Unbelievable. They want to come back. For freak's sakes, if I find out you're back with them, I'm done with Virgo. Done. It can be. You have too much beauty here. All right, Virgo. So we're going to start with Aries, and we're going to go all around, okay? With Aries, just forget it. Just tears over tears over tears. With Taurus, pretty much the same thing. Sadness. With Gemini, you're just going to leave it because they're going to drive you bananas. With Cancer, they're going to leave you. With Leo, they don't trust you and you don't trust them. With yourself, yeah? But you're going to talk mostly about money, nothing else. Material things. With Libra, decision. It can be good, but too much conversations. Too many decisions to be made. With Scorpio, no, not really. It could work, but Scorpio likes to have so many choices. Scorpio, they're very hard. Scorpio find it very difficult to stay faithful, okay? And you cannot stand that. With Sagittarius, you're going to go broke because they just like to spend money, very adventurous, the exact opposite of you. You're a homebody, they're always on the move. With Capricorn, yes. Capricorn is a dream come true. With Aquarius, absolutely beautiful. With Pisces, yes, sharp. You're going to know exactly what you want. Things are clear. Wonderful. All right. Thank you so much. I hope you liked it. Subscribe to the channel, please. And if you need anything, my address is at the bottom left. Visit SethTeachings.org. See you soon.